A beloved Sacramento business is expanding today with a new location along the Sacramento waterfront.
The spot marks a big step in the city's efforts to revitalize Old Sacramento. ABC 10's Marcus Allen live for us now from the new Der Biergarten restaurant with more. I saw the grub, I saw the beer. You got me interested, Mark.
I'm saying, Jay, you're going to love it. And there was genuine anchor enthusiasm with Carolina. You saw a twinkle in her eye as she talked about this. Yes, the Biergarten is open. Sean, you created the Midtown Biergarten. We know you from a lot of things. Like, drop some of the names of the restaurants and establishments you do.
You know, I started here up in the area at Black Angus in Citrus Heights. And then from there, I went to America Live, which was great for a couple years. And then I went out to Florida for a while. Worked for Dan Marino for his nightclubs. Came back and opened Shakers in Citrus Heights, a little dive bar, neighborhood dive bar. And then we opened up River City Saloon, opened up the Biergarten, Finnegan's, and now the Biergarten on the waterfront.
Got it. Kind of making your way this way. Midtown, Biergarten, Finnegan's, and Old Sac right over there. But now we're on the waterfront. Prime real estate. I mean, look at the sun bouncing off the Ziggurat building. And that'll be your marker if you're trying to find the Biergarten literally on the waterfront. What's your best-selling beer? What should we look forward to?
So Hofbrau is definitely our best-selling German beer. And then, of course, Radenberger. And then we also have Schofferhofer, which we talked about earlier, which is our
Starburst. Remind the people, for people who don't know Starburst, what is it?
Starburst is actually 3/4 Schofferhofer, which is we're the number 4 seller in the whole world of Schofferhofer. And we top it with a Two Rivers, a local cider down here, pomegranate cider, and so it has a different effect. It looks 2 colors. It's beautiful, and people love it. People that don't drink beer, they love it.
That's awesome. You know what else is beautiful? Your mom and the story of how all this came to be. Let's talk about your German influence. What's in the box?
So this is actually the suitcase my mother came to America with.
From where?
From Malz, Germany.
Yep.
So she flew, it's very close to Heidelberg, but she took a boat, and this is the actual document.
The actual document, her immigration document. Like, oh, look at this. So in 1954, she paid $190, so roughly about $2,000 to immigrate through San Francisco from Germany. That's awesome. And that's your mama. She would be so proud of you right now.
Yes, she was. She was able to see our first Biergarten before she passed, but she was in love with it because it brought her back to memories of Germany. And this is actually the small town that she grew up in that we go back and visit all the time. This is a little chapel at the top. Some of my relatives have been married there. It's just, you know, this is a treasure trove of the history of my family that started with my mother coming to America and fulfilling the American dream.
That's awesome. Like, if you want to talk about keeping that German legacy alive, the Biergarten, not a better way to do it. That is awesome. Come for the food, stay for the ample beverage. And again, what's it called? The Starburst?
The Starburst beer, yeah. So it's a mix. And actually at the Midtown location, we have it frozen this time of year. So next year we'll probably
Stop promoting your Midtown location. We're talking about the waterfront location. 5 o'clock today. It is not a ribbon cutting. What are you doing at 5 o'clock?
We are going to have the mayor out here as well as Councilman Plucky Baum, and they are going to we're going to tap a keg where they're going to
instead of a ribbon cutting, it's a keg tapping.
It's a ceremonial keg tapping system.
That is awesome.
So we'll be pouring those beers as well.
Even your logo, home of the Starburst, the number 4 seller in the world. Number 1 is Disney World. That's a true story,
Disney World, yep. Disney World. We can't beat them, I don't think.
Cheers to you. Happy Friday. Cheers to you, Mom.
Oh my gosh.
We need to
Starburst that's frozen. That's news to me this morning, Mark.
Got your
that
eyes
got my
up.
attention. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, we need to see if Mayor McCarty will do a keg stand for us.
Yeah, we will. But before we go, Mark, I think that's incredible that he has that suitcase and his mother's story. So how does he honor her at his Biergarten in Sacramento?
Yeah, what other ways do you honor your mom at the Biergarten?
We just, in the celebration of joy. I mean, that's the best way I can say it, that, you know, we just think that she's still watching us, and we actually have a picture of her at Finnegan's above our casket there. So we always try and incorporate remembering how great of a life she gave us.
She's looking at you right now saying, I'm so proud of you, son.
She is.
Proud of you.
Looking at
They are. They truly are. Back to you.